For my first Ask the Justice video, I've been asked why we even elect justices and judges in the first place. It's a good question about Texas history, and I'm particularly glad to be able to answer it here in one of Texas's most historic counties. I'm here in Brenham, in Washington County. And the answer is that since about 1850, the people of Texas have included in our Constitution that the voters have the authority to choose their judges. And judges have been chosen in partisan elections for as long as there have been ballots that show candidates' parties. Judicial elections have been around in America for nearly 200 years, even longer than here in Texas. Directly electing judges originally was understood as a way to protect judges from other branches of government, to make judges more independent by being less dependent on the executive and legislative branches for the judges' jobs. A wonderful book called Who Decides by Chief Judge Jeff Sutton describes all the many variations that the 50 states have in choosing not just judges, but other governmental officials too. You'd be amazed at how much variation there is across America. So the question isn't whether the people have the right to elect their judges, they do. The question is whether choosing judges by election is a good idea. And my answer is that I don't oppose having the people choose their judges if the people are actually informed. And that's a tough ask. It's not easy to learn enough about judges to make wise choices. And that should give us pause, because deciding who will wear the black robe and exercise such consequential and enormous authority that affects everyone is a big deal. Getting that choice wrong is scary. I'm not just talking about the Texas Supreme Court. I'm talking about every single judge in every single county in our state. And in our larger counties, the list of judges on the ballot every election can be staggeringly long. I'll probably talk in future videos about how I think that good citizens can learn enough to cast informed votes, but I certainly don't pretend that it's easy. As long as the people of Texas are going to exercise complete control over who their judiciary is, however, it is a genuine civic duty, a duty for voters to learn about their courts. As a Texas Supreme Court justice, I think it's part of my duty to try my best to help inform the public as much as I can about the judiciary, and that's the biggest reason I'm doing this video series. I'm grateful that you've watched, and I hope that you'll keep watching. And if you have any questions of your own or any follow-up questions to what I've been talking about today, please speak up. You can send me questions via my social media or send me an email to ask@justiceevanyoung.com.